y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I'm about to watch season 1, episode 5 of the series Andor, streaming now on Disney Plus. And we've got a heist coming, you all, which I'm both excited and terrified for. I'm excited because I enjoy a good heist story. Whether you're still in ill-gotten gold from Edward Norton, or a little tiny super suit, or 100 cars in one night, or millions of dollars from Terry Benedict's casinos, or the Met Gala, I enjoy them. Thomas Crown Affair, Pierce Brosnan, I've watched the beginning and the end a bajillion times. Middle, but the beginning and the end are the best parts of that movie. But all those films, everybody survives. And I have this horrible feeling that some of Cassian's crews or Vel's crews are gonna die. And I'm good money. It's probably gonna be Mr. Mimic, Mr. Artsy Craftsy guy. I don't know if he's gonna make it. We know Cassian makes it, and that's about it. So I'm both excited and I'm worried for them. But this show I'm enjoying because it has something in it that feels tangible. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how the color pattern of it, how they're integrating background in real life, but it feels lived in, and the scope and scale, like especially I don't want to call it the junkyard scenes, but the scrapyard scenes, you just felt you were there. And oh my gosh, when Val and Cassian were in the mountains of Scotland, which looks beautiful, you had those TIE fighters screaming past them, and it looked like there were TIE fighters screaming past them, which was awesome and terrifying. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the lived in, we're there kind of feel to it. And Stellan Skarsgård, he's not just chewing the scenery, he is inhaling it. He is just, I don't know, because I've enjoyed things that he's been in before. Mamma Mia, Pirates of the Caribbean, Chernobyl, he was great, but this is just, that whole, when he turned from rebel guy to, his persona of the freewheeling kind of art collector. Fascinating. It's fascinating. So I'm excited to get back to it, but I did want to say some thank yous to some of you all who posted comments reminding me of things and pointing out Easter eggs before I watched New Rockstars. It was very helpful. So I do want to thank Bill Dunlop and Eric Gant for pointing out or reminding me that Marva's partner was named Clem, which is where Cassian got to use Clem as his code name, and that the fact that he died was just hung in the street. I know. But thank you for reminding me that his name was Clem. Also, Mr. Nick Kelly, for pointing out, I was looking at the senator and I'm going, why does she look familiar? Why does she look familiar? Because she's Mom Mothra. Yay. So thank you for pointing out as well. And Heather Reesby, miss y'all. Hope you and your family are doing well. Pointing out that Cassian's plane that we first caught him sleeping in was Marva's plane. I did not put that together because there's so much going on. So thank you all for sharing your little Easter eggs and what you're pointing out. I do greatly appreciate them. So we got a heist to partake in. So I got the cozy blanket. I don't have martini. Sorry, I gotta run to band practice soon. Gotta be able to drive the car. But I do have some water, and I have you all. So thanks so much, and let's get to it. Oh, it's a different score. Apparently, it's a different score each time. Oh, Mr. Karn, what are you up to now?
You're slouching. Is that how you've been presenting yourself to the world? That would explain a great deal.
Please, if she only knew. And what's with all the blue food?
You might as well wear a sign that says, I promise to disappoint you. Shame we couldn't have seen more of each other when you were flourishing. I'd have the memory to sustain me.
Oh. Mom. Whoa. Whoa.
Do you have even a single prospect before you?
We'll find a way.
I'm calling Uncle Harlow. I'm calling in the family favor.
Is that a family favor? who took his things.
It's all there. Bill asked me to have a look. Corporate issue. Interesting.
Oh, is that the gun from episode 1? He still has that on him? Ooh.
You know what this means, don't you?
Craighead.
See, they don't know. So where were you?
Sipo. Youth Center. 3 years. I was 13 when I went in.
They built a lot of cages, huh? The axe forgets, but the tree remembers.
That's what you hear? Revenge?
Yeah, that's good enough for now.
Is Lida ready?
I'm not sure.
Where is she? Lida?
Do they have children? Oh, no. Oh, no. What happens to the child then?
Am I serious?
Just go, you're off the hook. You're only doing it to show off.
What?
Just go.
What would I be showing off?
You're involved somehow.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I so appreciate the support.
Why has her family such pills?
You can live on it. You may question your existence after a few days.
Memorable, isn't it?
He's writing a manifesto.
The pace of repression outstrips our ability to understand it, and that is the real trick of the Imperial thought machine. It's easier to hide behind 40 atrocities than a single incident. But they have a fight on their hands, don't they? Our elemental rights are such a simple thing to hold, they will have to shake the galaxy awfully hard to loosen our grip.
Wow, that sounds awfully familiar.
It's a track launch, so there's an adjusted thrust ratio to make it up the ramp.
What about it?
How would you do it?
How would I know the weight? Is this a test? You don't know how to get it off the runway, do you?
We know how to fly it.
Right next to the booster throttle. There's a gauge. Just below. What were you gonna do if I wasn't here?
That was my exact thought.
We'd have figured it out.
Who's with him?
I'll be back in an hour. This had better be well on its way, or I promise you, I'll be revisiting the schedule for winter furloughs.
Oh, I think they're onto him. This feels like a setup.
Can you walk like a soldier?
Ooh.
I've seen it done. What are they doing?
Never mind about them. You got enough to worry about.
Okay.
Wait!
Put the guns down.
Cover the guns!
See, that is terrifying. Look how they did that. Look how they did that.
He's gone.
Well, that was a punk-ass move.
They'll soon see. A surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
He's so dead, isn't he? He's so dead.
Not too many Darnies to worry about anymore, though, eh? How many do you think we'll have tomorrow?
It's less than 100 last time.
Still enough to smell them, right? Can you imagine this place with a couple of thousand of them?
Those his people. Those were his people, weren't they?
Proton warheads from Base K, the Steerguard star path.
He's right, though. Just too spread out to be organized. If I was them, this is how I'd do it. I'd spread it out. It's too random to be random.
But it was random, right? Cassian stealing the hoo-ha had nothing to do with any other things being stolen. Oh, there goes the model. Okay.
Stay focused, Clem. To the rebellion.
To the rebellion.
To the rebellion.
Were about Uncle Harlow.
But you will.
He said,
Is this the same breakfast or is this a different day?
I told him how sorry you were about what happened. I stressed that it was a large enough mistake to be deeply educational.
Was it though? Was it? What did you learn from this, Karn?
Stairs to the hangar.
The placing of those scenes are odd. Payroll. There were some thoughts about payroll. I'll have to mention them later. They just are breaking right in the middle of the field. I would be cuddled close to the rocks, just in case.
Don't move. There we go. He comes in with nothing but the clothes on his back and a stone worth 30,000 credits.
If you have a problem, you come to me.
Here I am.
I'm being paid. I'm here for the money. You can't live with that? I'll walk away and wish you luck. But that's what it is. I don't want to walk in looking over my shoulder.
It's really only the money.
To take a risk like this? Come on.
Maybe you're the one that's afraid.
You should all be afraid.
You want out of this. Make a choice. Don't use me as an excuse.
This car. Ooh, that gown. Ooh.
He knows more about what you're up to than I do.
Must be embarrassing.
I don't think he pays attention to what she's doing. He is not your downfall, Pumpkin. It was all you.
She wants me to tell you about my brother.
Okay.
Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it. He couldn't bear it, so he went in a boat and filled his pockets with stones.
I thought you were turning it off.
I was just going to.
I don't think it
You
could.
said that an hour ago.
I think it's like being on the phone.
There's nothing else you can do, Luthen. They're either going to be okay out there or they're not.
What? That's a daring prediction.
They'll all be over this time tomorrow.
Or will it just be starting?
Or that?
Mm-hmm. This episode was a little odd because we just had a bunch of little nuggets. A little nugget of Karn and his uncle. What's he going to do next? Karn, not the uncle. Them the crew kind of tightening down their plans and their motivations, why they are there as to start the rebellion. And then we had Mantra and her foundation, and I don't know. We just saw a little bit more that she's having still trouble at home. And then we had a little Luthen getting nervous. He's all bluster, but as the time starts winding down to action, he's showing his nerves. Did we need this episode, or could it have been tied in to 3 and 6? That's my plan, or my wonder. That's my thinking is, did we need 45 minutes of this? Is it interesting? Yes. But could you have told a tighter story without it? I guess we'll just wait and see till next week. So if it's 3 episode arcs, blanc de blanc de blanc, next week should be the heist, and I don't think it's gonna go well. It has to not go well, because where would the tension be in that if it went well? But how badly is it gonna go down? I don't know. Interesting, intriguing. Oh my gosh, when that TIE fighter came down, it looked like it was there. That's what I'm enjoying about this, even though those are frightening scenes, that it's just so real. So, payroll, right. Okay, so before last episode, when we found out that was the objective, steal the payroll from this sector, I was thinking data, because when I did payroll, it was all data. All numbers being transferred into a computer, numbers being transferred to other computers. That's how you paid people. Wild West, you actually had gold or whatever currency, and you gave it to your employees. So they're stealing the actual physical money. But then I started thinking, somebody mentioned, and I cannot remember who, that stealing data is also just as important, because now you know who's on the payroll. Who are your spies? Who is in charge? Who are the lackeys? that information could equally be valuable. But they're still in the actual money because they need money to start the rebellion. But then I was starting thinking, if this is a sector, the Empire is a corporation, they've got computers. So why are they paying people with actual currency when they can just do it like we do it now? Send money, gather the data, send the money to people's banks accounts, boom, you're paid. You don't need actual currency, right? Star Wars, you're under multiple planets. Are they actually shipping currency to and fro? Apparently they are. I don't think they need to. It's those things that my brain goes tangent. And it kind of pulls me out of the story for a little bit. That's how my brain works. But there we go. Episode 5. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I appreciate it oh so very much. So please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. It's flu season. Get your flu shots. If you haven't already, I get mine next week. And then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.